Hello and welcome to Mindscapes, our series of conversations with men and women whose ideas, vision and philosophy define our contemporary world. My guest today is a unique and remarkable person. She's considered by more than 30 million people around the world as divinity. She's inspired numerous welfare projects, hospitals, schools, educational institutions, a pension scheme for more than 50,000 destitute women. She's embodied ecumenical dialogue and the highest aspirations of humankind. I'm delighted to welcome Mata Amritanandmayi Devi. Mother, what is your essential teaching for mankind, if you had to say it in a few sentences?
Be honest with oneself and have faith. Optimistic faith and Shraddha are the qualities required to succeed in life. Such a person alone can do good work for society and the world as a whole.
You inspire so many social work and welfare projects from your love and from your compassion for humankind. In a world where there is so much immorality, there is so much corruption, how have you ensured that your many projects work so well and so efficiently?
People who hold responsible positions in various institutions and social service projects of the ashram maintain a pure mental attitude towards the work they perform. Therefore, up till now, the moral values have not degenerated. They work selflessly, and hence the ashram is able to serve suffering humanity to a certain extent.
Millions of followers believe in your divinity. What does it feel like to be divine?
To become God is to become a real human being. Everyone is God, but people don't realize this great truth due to a lack of awareness. They will neither be able to experience divine bliss within, nor will they be able to express it in their actions. A life without awareness is an unconscious life. A human form which others can relate to is very much needed in order to develop this awareness in people who are in search of the truth.
Does Amma herself, what is her practice as someone who is divine? Does she pray to a god? How does she practice her divinity?
Amma knows everything to be the Atman alone. Still, to set an example for others, Amma observes all spiritual and ethical values in her life. Only when we practice the values in our lives will we be able to inspire others to follow them in their lives. I don't have a message higher than my own life.
Who are the gods and goddesses that Amma herself worships?
You are all the forms of my worship, my gods and goddesses.
Many religions preach peace and tolerance. Most religions preach peace, divine love, tolerance, and yet there is so much conflict in the name of religion. Amma has been a votary of ecumenical dialogue between religions. How does she see the relationship between religions?
Those who are the cause of religious conflicts do not have an in-depth understanding of religion. Religion is only an intellectual exercise for such people. For them, religion is nothing but another form of business, like running a factory.
Does Mother believe in the unity of religions, but yes, on the everyday practice we see religion in its social context to be different? How does Amma reconcile the apparent difference in religions with the apparent unity in religions?
Today people are ready to die for their religion, but are not ready to live up to the essential principles as taught by the exponents of that religious faith.
At one level, all religions preach the same thing, that love and compassion and higher aspirations of faith. But at the everyday level, religions are very different in social practices. So how can we bring about greater understanding between the religions?
The weather may forecast rain. It may say it will rain at such and such a time. However, we won't get any water if we squeeze the newspaper. Only when it rains will we get water. Likewise, a mere study of scriptures will not bring peace and unity amongst religions. Only by living these values will unity be surely established.
Though there is some convergence in recent thinking in the relationship between science and spirituality, the conclusions of modern science are often at odds with the conclusions of spirituality and religion. So how does Amma reconcile science and spirituality?
Scientific advancement is essential. Science deals with one plane, whereas spirituality deals with another. Science air conditions the external world. Spirituality air conditions the internal. There is a limit to where science can reach, to where our intellect and logic can take us, because the search is in the external world. Spirituality begins where science ends.
Very often scientists don't tend to have a system of values and morality. So you have many new developments in science like human cloning. What does Amma think about the new developments in science which push the areas of morality?
I do not say that all new inventions and discoveries should be suspended. But before announcing to the world such discoveries and inventions should be properly evaluated in the light of dharma and past experience. Only if they are beneficial to the world should they be introduced. It would be nice if scientists do only that which is useful and beneficial to society by considering the majority of feelings of people. Of course, morality and right conduct must be there. Similarly, it is satachar or right conduct and dharma that are the warp and weft of society. They are what maintain the balance and harmony of our society. Our scriptures talk about these principles. Peace and harmony will prevail when these scriptural dictums are properly understood and practiced in our day-to-day life.
Economic development has seen a lot of material progress, but has also meant erosion in values. In what ways does Amma view the new economic growth in India, the globalization, the new approaches to development? And how does she feel that is affecting the lives and the value systems of people?
I do not say that